you
We're using our click and color for a simple thing.
A cop busts mom but sees what she's holding and bursts into tears. One day during the holiday, a woman filled her cart full of groceries and left and shoplifted it. A few minutes later, a worker noticed that she stole a bunch of groceries, so she called the cops. The cops showed up to her apartment and found out that she was a mother to 3 adopted children. The police told her that she was
These are a few girly habits that guys low-key enjoy. The boys, don't even lie, you know it's true. And girls, next time your guy complains about one of these things, just know that he low-key enjoys it. Anyway, let's begin. Number 1, we have pedicures, okay? Guys who've never had pedicures will say, oh, dude, that's so girly. But guys who have done this shit right here, you're straight up legend. You know how amazing it feels, low-key. Don't lie. Number 2, we have being the little spoon. Let me tell you a few reasons why this is better. Number 1, you don't fucking get hair in your face because the girl's hair is the other way. Number 2, it's more comfortable when somebody's cuddling you. Being little spoon is lit. I don't care what anyone says. If you want to say that you don't like it, then you're just lying to yourself. And last but definitely not least, at number 3, bubble baths. After a long day of work, popping on the bath with some bubbles and lying in that shit, straight fire. Guys, you can't say you hate this shit if you've never done it. Do it, and then come back to this video. This
is what will happen when Kim Jong-un passes away. First is that the whole nation would be devastated, and they would be crying in the streets. This is because they look at Kim Jong-un as some sort of god, which makes zero sense because he treats his people very poorly. Next up is North Korea will most likely collapse. If political order was not restored quickly, the country could easily be plunged into a civil war. Also, Kim Jong-un has no family member to take his place because he killed his only brother that could have took his place. Finally, there could be a nuclear war. We all know Kim Jong-un has spent a lot of time and energy on producing and creating nuclear weapons. And we also know that he threatened the world multiple times with them. So, what if his dying wish is to launch all of his nuclear weapons on the world? This is what will happen when Kim... I wouldn't have made it if I didn't have you holding my hand.
Yo, you just messing with my phone, bro? You messing with my phone? Well, yeah, it's a shocking phone. What are you doing going up and touching my... It's a shock phone, bro. What do you think it's gonna do? It's a toy. It's a toy, bro. It's a toy.
I hope I'm not alone in this, but as a veterinarian, I love abscesses. They are very satisfying because you get immediate relief for your patient. Abscesses can be large or small, and it is basically filled with pus, and it's stinky. Sometimes they rupture on their own. Sometimes we get to sedate and make a little stab incision and get all of that pus out. After we remove it with some pressure, then we flush, and then we put the pet on pain medication and antibiotics to go home. They typically heal really quickly. Most likely they're from a bite wound, but this cat feels so much better. I hope I'm not...
Got the money puzzle. I love puzzles, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna win anywhere from $250 to $100,000. Bonus piece. Second bonus piece. And whatever's prize, I'm giving to a follower, so come back tomorrow. Got the money.
Y'all see my keys? I can't find them.
I have them right here, Mom.
Thanks. Alright, I'll be back in 30 minutes. What the hell happened to my car? Oh my god, what happened? Daniel, why did you have my keys?
Yeah, why did you have her keys? Daniel, where's Mom?
Upstairs.
Good, hold her keys.
Why?
I'll explain later.
Guys, I'm going to the grocery store. I better be ready to be...
Here's 3 common things that you don't know the purpose of. Number 1, the hole in donuts. A long time ago, it was hard to get the edges in the middle equally
properly baked, so they came up with this shape so they didn't have any problems. Number 2, the red line on paper. In the past, mice and rats used to chew on paper, so to prevent losing any information, they started leaving spaces where the damage was most likely to occur. And number 3, the dimples in golf balls. Golf balls used to be completely smooth, but players realized that cracked and scuffed balls flew better, so they kept using their old ones. So manufacturers started adding dimples so people would buy new ones. Here's 3
Normal-looking photos that have a disturbing backstory. Part 23. Hundreds of young girls and women who worked at American watch factories during the 1920s were exposed to so much radium that they came home glowing in the dark. Over time, their jaws swelled up and fell off, and they lived in agony, battling cancer. This is the last known photo of Malaysian Airlines MH17 in 2014. The individual posted the image to Facebook saying, "If it goes missing, this is what it looks like." Shortly after, the plane was shot down by a Ukrainian missile, killing all 298 people on board. This image shows daredevil Robert Overacker, who attempted to ride his jet ski off of Niagara Falls in an attempt to raise awareness for homelessness. The photo captures him leaving his jet ski in the air before plummeting to his death. This photo shows bear enthusiast Timothy. Normal-looking photos that have a disturbing backstory. Part 23. Hundreds of young girls and women who worked at American watch factories during the 1920s were exposed to so much radium that they came home glowing in the dark. Over time, their jaws swelled up and fell off, and they lived in agony, battling cancer. This is the last known photo of Malaysian Airlines MH17 in 2014. The individual posted the image to Facebook saying, "If it goes missing, this is what it looks like." Shortly after, the plane was shot down by a Ukrainian missile, killing all 298 people on board. This image shows daredevil Robert Overacker, who attempted to ride his jet ski off of Niagara Falls in an attempt to raise awareness for homelessness. The photo captures him leaving his jet ski in the air before plummeting to his death. This photo shows bear enthusiast Timothy Treadwell, who lived with grizzly bears in Alaska for 13 summers. The summer this photo was taken, he and his girlfriend Amy were killed and eaten by a 28-year-old brown. Normal-looking photos that have a
It's too late, man. It's too late. It's too late, man.
Anything you touch in the next 10 seconds, I'll buy you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Wow, a yellow apple. Yay, thanks, Mom. I can't wait to try it. Wow, a yellow apple.